up, Herostock Nation?
What's up, Herostock Nation? Welcome back to the Roundtable, where heroes talk. I'm Tom Lamog with our show's co-host. It's award-winning songwriter Matthew Jones. You know, he was
going
named. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. The one with the beard. Yeah. Did you know that you were named one of the winners of the Omaha VA Creative Arts Competition? This can't possibly be new to you.
I did know. I was there, and
That's right.
As I was watching, I mean, it's growing so much, and there's more performances happening. Mm-hmm. And as I was watching, I couldn't help but say, like, to my wife, who was in attendance as well, I was like, I hope they win. Oh, I hope they win. You know, like, I was so excited to see people coming out and getting involved and expressing and showing, their art, what makes them unique, sharing that with everybody. And I'm going to tell you what, if you want to stay out of the box, stop shaving down those unique edges that make you you. These guys are awesome. So I encourage everybody, give it a shot. If you haven't heard about it, we're going to talk about it.
We have some people coming in the month of October, and just so you know, the National VA Creative Arts Competition is what we're talking about here. And in the month of October, we've got a couple of winners along with Matt, and that would be Devin Stewart, who is he's out there in Alaska kind of talking things up about this competition.
Devin was the one who shared it with me initially. I was blown away at what he was doing.
He's got medals too, just like you.
Yeah,
you're in good company.
We'll cover those up.
Oh yeah. Then there's also Cook McCoy, and he was introduced to me by one of my former colleagues, Karen Dunn. And Karen Dunn has been really big on the creative arts competition. And she's finally going to make an appearance on this show with you, with me, with Devin, and with Cook. And that's going to be happening in just a few weeks. So Herostock.org is going to have more information about that. But let's go ahead and get right into the topic at hand, and that is about someone that we know very well. He's not only a musician, he loves to play, he loves to listen, he also has a lot to do with beards. He's Kevin Gouran of Goodbeard.
Hey guys, it's good to see you, Matt.
Look at all that. You put us musicians to shame. It's like, I just have a couple here. Look at you.
No, look, it looks like we all got studios here, guys.
No.
Wow. Yeah.
We love our music. Let me tell you, Matt, that beard, no wonder you win competitions. You must use Goodbeard.
Oh, hold on. Let me show you right here real quick.
There you
go.
Boom.
That's where it is.
Man, you sure do.
I remember when you left Ashland with that. He's all aglow. He's all aglow. I got my Goodbeard.
I got my stuff.
And here I am, no beard. It's kind of like, that's nice. So now I'm going to ask you all the questions. We're gonna put Doc Goodbeard through the paces of
yes.
All right, I hope you're ready, Kevin.
I'm ready, man. I've been looking forward to this for a long time.
Well, before we get into the particulars, important we first talk about Herostock, because that's what brought us all together. And I witnessed some things with you, it pretty much in my focus, in my purview. It's kind of like, Kevin, is that you dancing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how did you score that spot right there, towards the front of the next to the pavilion, in terms of where everyone was placed in their booths and all? You were like primo spot. I mean, and then of course, just having you just walking around and just being your happy self, and you had Louise with you, and you had your son there with you too. Tell me about the Herostock experience.
Yeah, well, first let me tell you this. I brought this just for you too, because you know about it. This is what got me up center stage.
Uh-huh.
I remember. And
That's
it's not an
the
air.
Do you remember that?
his air guitar.
My
You,
air
wow.
guitar.
It was the LV Shane set, I believe, and
It
he was
was.
rocking. And I looked at Kevin, who was standing right next to me, because we had pretty much rushed the stage, and it's like he's got this thing going on. He was like dancing, and I thought, Kevin, is that you? It was.
Yeah.
You were really
Are
good.
you going to fall over?
Well, no, that was probably your son's question, but you almost
Yeah,
did.
yeah. I've never seen Dad do that. He can barely walk, but he can dance.
I know. That's how you
Every
were.
time we come to Herostock, Dad's dancing.
This is what Herostock does
Well,
to
it
people.
is. Let me get into that. That is what Hero Stock is about. I mean, if you can get people out there to, I mean, enjoy themselves with all these people and all this beautiful, wonderful music, musicians, and it just makes you feel good. And there's so much to do there. And this is why I've been a sponsor from the very beginning of Hero Stock. And I was introduced to Jason Steiner by Shannon Book, who we all
Oh,
know, another
Shannon,
great
yeah.
musician and great friend of ours, and a performer at all both of the Hero Stocks that we've had so far, and other ones as well in the different states that we did. So yeah, I mean, it this year, every year, it's getting better. I mean, I think you all recognize that too. I mean, it was incredible.
It was phenomenal. It really
It
was.
really was. I mean, I don't know what else to say. The people that you meet and talk to, and let me tell you, I went to a lot of the booths and met a lot of great people, heard their stories. I was invited to the Warrior Way Mindset by our good
Rick,
buddy.
Ricky,
Yeah,
yeah.
just on
Oh,
Ricky.
Rick
Rick
Yee.
Yee, man.
Oh,
Yeah, Rick Yee.
yeah.
But I mean, this is the kind of thing that the public can come to.
Hmm.
And it doesn't cost what I forget what it is, but veterans are free.
Yeah.
And my gosh, they got plenty of food trucks and beverages everywhere. And they
Resources that are
got things for the
available.
kids and they got
Bouncy
games.
houses.
Yeah.
Yeah, they even had that song that guitar jam thing.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, hey, if you play guitar, bring it because we're going to be playing. So,
And let
although
me,
you
I
probably,
just, maybe this isn't the right time, but I think it is. I'm going to tell you next year, we're going to have a beard competition. Doc Goodbeard's going to sponsor it.
oh yeah, well,
I'm announcing it right now.
Hero Stock 26. We know it's
Hero Stock 26, everyone.
Here we
Beard
2026.
go.
contest. We've got professionals who will be there. We'll have judges. It will be fantastic. So I want
Oh
everybody to
my
come
god.
out there.
That's
Jake,
the one thing I haven't done. I haven't done a beard competition.
yeah.
Well, get
So,
ready.
oh, I
Well,
am.
so there's one comment I remember you telling me while we were in Ashland, and that is about, you not really going out to a whole lot of events, convention type things or festivals, but Hero Stock happens to be one that you do, and maybe you can kind of explain your thought on that.
Yeah, let me tell you, this is a great question. And so when Doc Goodbeard started back in 2015, it was founded by my buddy Jim Dorkins. And we were high school buddies. We graduated here in Colorado from Broomfield High School. And I ran into him at church and I go, man, he looked like Santa Claus. He looked like Doc Goodbeard. Um, so we just were like, oh my gosh, there you go. That's Jim. Let me
Jim?
tell you, that's
Yeah.
Doc. That's the
That's right. The
original,
guy on the label. Now
the guy on
known
the label.
as Jim.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I said, man, you really smell good. And he goes, well, I worked my whole life with the Teamsters as a truck mechanic, trailer truck mechanic. And he said, I hurt my wrist and I got disabled and they couldn't use me anymore. So It's the disability wasn't enough. And Jim was in the Air Force. I was in the Marines. And so he was getting a little bit of disability from the Teamsters. And he goes, I needed to make a little bit extra money. And he goes, I love beard products. And he goes, so I started making my own. And he experimented. I mean, he went to school. He did everything. And I said, hey, I can help you do this. I'll go to the events with you. So Jim and I went all around Denver to all sorts of events. And we did that for, I don't know, maybe about 3 years. And we really started building our brand. And so we got to this big event that we've been waiting for at a Christmas show at the Colorado Convention Center. And so we were excited about that. And we went to this, and about 2 weeks later, this was back in 2021. This was when the COVID season was coming around. And Jim actually got COVID and passed away about 2 weeks after we did that convention and that event.
Man.
Terrible. Oh.
And it was one of the most difficult things. And I lost my partner. And I go, I mean, this is my buddy. I've known my whole life. And I go, you know what? I went to my wife, my beautiful wife, Lisa, and I asked her, I said, honey, I am a partner with Jim in the business. I go, should I take over it and go all in? Or should I just say, no, I'm done and just call it quits, and whatever I put into it, I just will remember Jim. And I thought about it, and she thought about it, and she goes, what do you want to do, Kevin? And I said, well, I want to carry on Jim's legacy. And I said, I'd like to go all in. Right. So
yeah.
She said, okay.
Yeah.
So I started building the brand. I got some business partners and put a little bit of money into it and built a website and started doing social media and trying to get the name out.
All right, so let's get into Doc Goodbeard products, because
yeah.
So what did you bring? What do you have there to share with the audience? There's beard balms, oils, washes, grooming tools, apparel. There's so much to Doc Goodbeard that I would love for you to just kind of take a moment and.
Well, hey, I'll tell you what I got. Your beard, first of all, looks really, really great. But I'm glad you stopped by, because we got some beard balm, and I'll explain what that is here in a second. We got some beard oil here.
Yes.
And remember, it's all about the beard, man.
Look at that.
And I got a little bit of beard wash. I got it with me.
Oh, okay.
And
good stuff.
Let me tell you what I do and what I can do for you.
Okay.
So the first thing is, I always use my beard wash when I'm in the shower. And I start off with that. And I mean, it's really a body wash as well. So, and of course, this one is green tea, and that actually matches our beard balm and beard oil green tea, which I'll get into in a second. And after I do that, it's time to take care of the beard, and so what I do, and I got a little can here to demonstrate, but.
How long do you leave the wash in? Is this something that has to sit for a couple minutes, or is it
Absolutely not.
No, okay.
No, it's just
like the fragrance.
Yeah, it goes in right away. And I mean, you get out of there, you smell like that Goodbeard green tea, and let me tell you,
you could make the choice of making that a body wash if you wanted to.
Yeah,
I'm going to tell you right now, I have some of the shampoo, and it foams up real nice. You get good coverage in the beard. You get a nice clean scrub, and then when you rinse it out, your beard doesn't feel like sticky or like kind of like hard to maneuver or run your fingers through. It's an amazing product, and the smell is phenomenal.
Yeah, Matt, you know what? You're right. It just feels clean and just just like shampoo, like squeaky clean.
Yeah.
So now you got a clean beard. And then what I would do next, and really it depends. People do it vice versa, but for me, I don't use the beard oil that much because my beard isn't as long as that incredible beard that Matt has.
Can I get it on my
But
camera?
yeah,
For you watching on or listening
Yeah.
to the radio, he's showing us his foot-long beard.
Yeah.
exactly. But I would say to you, sir, I use my beard balm first after I get out of there, get ready for the day. And usually what I do, and I hope you can see this, everyone, and the folks on radio, I get about a little pea size and I just use my thumbnail to get it. And then I put it in the palm of my hand. And then it just goes so nicely. Matt's doing the same thing. And then what you do is you rub it in and make sure you get it into your skin, because what it does, it moisturizes and conditions your hair, your beard, and your skin. And one thing I would tell you that other beard companies do not do is they don't use cocoa butter, and we do. And let me tell you, that cocoa butter is doesn't clog your pores like the shea butter, beeswax. You have to use a little bit of that to get it solid. But cocoa butter is one of our main ingredients with the jojoba oils, apricot oil, fractionated coconut oil, black Jamaican castor oil, all these wonderful things that we put together in the product that Jim and I actually built together. And we're very proud of it, and we hope that you try it. So,
Well,
but we have the oil. Yeah, we have the oil as well. And
look at this, but hold on one second.
Yeah.
Matt, please, play by play. You've got that applied? It's already in.
Yeah.
And how does it feel now that it's kind of worked in?
Oh, well, I'm gonna tell you right now, like the beard butters and the beard balms, what I've noticed is that some have a better hold on the beard than others. A beard balm, I think, works better for like almost like an everyday hold. Kind of keeps your beard looking nice, and the butters really just make it kind of nice and smooth. But one of the things that I know Kevin's gonna mention, like when you mix that stuff in your hand, you don't have any residue. There's no clumping, which is something you want to look for in like a good beard product. So the fact that your beard product doesn't clump up like that when you apply that pressure and heat to it, that's gold.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you, man. It is.
Because I have such a big beard, I always try to go underneath my beard first and come through and just kind of coax that into the hair, right? Get a nice little bit in there. And then I'll go and I'll kind of focus on getting it all over the beard, right? And then when you're done,
there you go.
Look at that.
it looks amazing.
Look at that guy.
Look at that.
You're a whole different guy.
I
I
mean,
know. I'm
come
so shiny.
on. Doesn't it look totally different than when he was just sitting there a minute ago?
Really?
It actually does.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like fuller. You know?
Yeah.
It's actually fuller, and the colors come out a little more.
Yeah. And man, I'm glad that you mentioned that it's not greasy.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, exactly.
Oh.
And because it's not greasy, you know what I do? Sometimes I'll just go like this. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Rub it on your arms.
Yeah.
On your head. Yeah, put it like here in the back of your hair.
I don't have any hair on the top of my head.
Yeah,
so my son abuses it.
Go like this on your neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're ready to go. And let me tell you,
Yeah.
I get so many compliments. I walk in someplace and they'll go, "Oh, you smell good." Just like I said to Jim the first time I smelled Doc Goodbeard.
Which is always kind of weird to hear from another person. Like, especially a guy, you're like, "You smell good." And you're like,
Yeah.
Where's the exit?
Oh, well, get used to it too. And I'm thinking, why did I leave Ashland without taking something with me from Doc Goodbeard? Because now I don't. I'm gonna have to wait a year, or maybe I can wait.
No, yeah, I could send you something,
No.
but you know what? I
Yeah.
can send you these little tubes that we have.
Ooh. Let's
And
do.
these are the coolest little thing ever because these are like traveling tubes.
Cool.
Yeah.
And you can either
Yeah.
put them in your car or take them anywhere you want to go. And if you need to just freshen up a little bit,
Oh yeah.
you just take a little bit, take it out, squeeze it, and put it just like we did in the demonstration. And you're ready to go, and you're freshened up. And
Yeah.
these things are incredible. And you know what? Anybody that buys Goodbeard, I always throw in a couple of tubes for them.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. So you were going to talk about oils? Was that the next item
Yeah,
on
the
the
oils.
application list?
Yeah, the oil is really just real simple. You just take it and you just drip it through, and it's got a dropper in it, and you just put it through all the way from your sideburns all the way down. I put a little bit in my mustache, and then I take a brush, and then I go like this and kind of scrub it in a little bit,
Mhm.
gently, because you don't want the oil to drip on your clothes or anything. So you really want to do this again after you get out of the shower. So it's you really need to do that, and then you could take. I have two different brushes, and unfortunately, I didn't bring them, and I apologize. But one's a little like a bamboo
Yep.
kind of whisk kind of brush,
Mhm.
and then the other one is a soft, nice
Yeah, you
brush.
gave me one
I
at
did.
Herostock, and I was like, "What? No way!" I used it today just to put some product in, and those
Yep.
brushes, they work so well for getting
Yeah,
this
they
product
really do.
into the hair.
Yep, they really do, and so and that's how I do the oil. So when you're done with that, you can either do both of them, or you can do one or the other.
Okay. Now let me ask the question. If you were to go ahead and give this gentleman some advice, he's brand spanking new, and he's coming to you saying, "So what can you do for me?" What would you tell him?
I would say, first thing I'd say is, "Hey, I like that beard and I like that hat," and he'd get a nice smile on his face. And he's got his shirt on there. It says mustache.
Uh-huh.
And I'd say, "Hey, I got something for you to check out, Goodbeard." And the first thing I also would him is, you know what? I like those glasses and I like the length of that beard. You
So,
kind of look like me. And
is that
so
you?
with
Boy.
with this gentleman, what I would recommend to him is, because he does have a shorter beard like me, I would recommend, sir, I would recommend you trying one of our balms. And I would explain to him that, hey, you have a beard like mine, and this will condition and moisturize your skin. And I would go into, of course, how it would help his beard and his skin, and his wife would love it. And I'd get that kind of conversation going, and give him a little sample, let him try it out,
Okay.
and usually we'll get something going.
I like that. Okay, I'm going to bring up another. So that was short, and now we've got
Okay.
long. Now we were talking a
Whoa!
little
Look at
bit
that thing.
earlier. Yeah, I know, Matt. You got yourself some competition here. Let's talk
Yeah,
about
yeah.
this customer. He's come up to you, and what do you tell him?
I'd say, "Hey, Captain Ron, you look fantastic, dude. And look at that beard and look at that hair." And I would start a conversation with him, and I would ask him, "Man, what do you use in that? Because it is incredible." And he would explain what he uses and everything. I'd say, "Do you use, what beard products do you use or whatever?" I would say, I think, man, that needs some oil, some balm, Let's give this a try. I know you've used beard products, but I'd like you to try Doc Goodbeard. And that's what I'd say to him.
Do most of the customers that come your way are relatively new to beard products, or are these people who have used them and they just want to try yours out?
It's a great question. It's right split down the middle. Some people stop because they look at this booth and they go, I wonder what this really is. And then they come over and they go, well, I've never used anything. And then when I have them smell the fragrances and explain what it is and give them a little sample to try, and then usually their wife is there or their girlfriend, and then, boy, that's it.
Whoa.
What are we going to do with this guy?
Oh my God, it's Gouran. Oh, I forgot about him.
Chancellor of the Klingon High Council, and he wants your product, Doc Goodbeard.
Yes, he does. This is fantastic.
Okay, yep. All right. Kevin, it's been a real pleasure having you, man. It's been a lot of fun catching up with you.
You guys, I appreciate the nice comments. I really do. And, you know, I love you guys, and I love the organization, and it's just been a blessing.
All right. Well, listen, we've been talking with Kevin Gouran of Doc Goodbeard.
Well, yeah, you can all go out to www.goodbeard.com. We're also on the Grommet. You can check them out at grommet.com. We're also on Mammoth Nation. You can go out there, and we're also on Amazon. So we've got a variety of places where you can get Doc Goodbeard, and we hope you all go out and check us out.
You also said something about a podcast?
You can find that on Spotify. You can find it on any of the social media platforms. And go out there and check them out. They're really cool.
Awesome. Any new teasers that you're getting, like a new line or something that you're kind of working
with? New fragrance.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm glad you asked that real quick. I actually have this right here. And you might have saw it out at Herostock. It's not. I haven't put it out on the website yet. I have to get all that stuff all together so we can put the pictures on and all of that. But I wanted to find out what people thought of it. And this was a #1 hit. And I'm going to show it to you right now. It's called Soda Shop.
Oh, Soda Shop.
And this was the number. Everybody loved this. And here's one of the balms. So you can see what that looks like.
Look at, there's Jim.
And this will be coming out before Christmas.
Oh,
nice.
Here we go. What did we call it? Hero stocking stuffers?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. These are great stocking stuffers. And imagine being at an old-fashioned soda fountain shop. Mm-hmm. You walk in, and you know how it smells? Mm-hmm. That's what this smells like. Oh. There's a lot of different ingredients in this that I worked really hard on. And this is the one.
Why am I thinking it's like the smell of like cream soda or cherry?
Yes.
Or...
Some people think it smells like Dr. Pepper. Some people say it smells like cream soda.
There's only room for one Doc here, and it's not Pepper. So
yeah. Oh, thanks.
All right, Chance. So when we come back, it's American roots music and stories of the desert Southwest Arizona singer-songwriter. Jim Bachmann will be with us right after this break. You're watching the Roundtable where Heroes Talk on the Reads Across America Radio Network and Herostock.org.
Ever since I was young, it called out to me, knew right away. Wanted to be. Well, I'm in here for life. I can't walk away. I don't have a choice. I'm in here to stay. All that I'm doing is all that I know how to do. Ever since I was young, it called out to me. Yeah, I knew right away wanted to be, and that was rhyming my feelings, singing, strumming, until the day that I die. Yeah, I'm a lifer, another nightlife survivor. Yeah, that 15-passenger van out there, it's my daily driver. Yeah, I'm a lifer, I committed no crime. Oh yeah, I'm a lifer, doing 3/4 time. Yeah, you can see me on Tuesdays from 8 until close. I'll be playing those good ones that everyone knows. Probably in between some big screens, maybe under a flag. I'll probably play some Petty, I'll probably play some Hag. I'm a lifer, yeah, I'm no 9 to 5. It's the best kind of work, you want to call this shit work. I'll never get to retire. Yeah, I'm a lifer, oh, it's just what I do. Oh yeah, I'm a lifer, all my buddies are too. There'll be a big old solo right here, but I'll cut it short. Beer bottles clanking kind of thing. Where I need JR to come back from Pennsylvania. Yeah, old Tom's been sitting in the corner, hollering out for more. He's a sucker for a phaser and a 4 on the floor. Me, I'm just trying to leave here a little more than I came. Hey buddy, thanks for the tip. Well, oh yeah, it's your birthday, and this song's for you. Everybody join in, she just turned 22. Have to forgive me, I don't think that I called your name. Oh, who me? Well, I'm just a lifer, another nightlife survivor. Nothing feels quite as good as this old piece of wood with some brand spanking new wires. Yeah, I'm a lifer, yeah, what more can I say? Oh yeah, I'm a lifer. This is my 3rd gig today.
Yes.
All
You gotta write what you know about, man. That's what I know about these days. So,
Jim Bachmann.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Welcome back to the Roundtable, where heroes talk. I'm Tom Lamog with Matt Jones, and I am thrilled to be introducing this week's musical guest. He's a good friend of mine and a person that I met at a sports bar in downtown Phoenix, Arizona, as he played and sang. His name is Jim Bachmann, and he's been performing for more than a decade with friends and heroes like the late Billy Joe Shaver, rockers Roger Clyne and the Peacemakers, singer-songwriter Dallas Moore, country music's Reckless Kelly, and the talented Kevin Russell of the R&B funk band Shiny Ribs from Texas, and so many others. Jim has since relocated his family and his guitars to Tulsa, Oklahoma, taking along his blend of blues, country, honky-tonk, and other rootsy sounds, creating, as the Phoenix Times puts it, an enticing sonic concoction of Americana. Please welcome Jim Bachmann.
I'm so glad I got to meet you, man.
yeah, you likewise, my man.
You know, Tom was like, "Oh, I can't wait for you to meet Jim," and I was like, "I don't even know who he is." And so he told me the story how he met you, and I was like, "Aw."
Yeah.
You know, so I was kind of bummed out now after hearing your music. I was like, "Damn it, how come I couldn't meet you like 7 years ago?" You know?
I remember that was such a strange gig. So it was in between. It was, like I said, it was on the sidewalk, and there was a convention center right there, and there was like the Phoenix Suns played right there, and the Diamondbacks played there. It was a great spot because there was people from all over the place there all the time.
They'll converge in the area too. But it was
most of the time nobody gave a shit, but one time somebody did, and it was Tommy and his wife, and they were like,
it's kind of live music. We're there.
yeah.
And, you know, your musical style, I think I saw this on your website, Americana. Why Americana? I know that that there's a lot of country influences, but is there a reason why that you selected that as the genre?
You know what's funny? I never know what to call it when people ask me what I do, because they're like, if you see me play acoustic, I do this kind of stuff. Like that was a little waltzier than I probably normally do things, but we do some rock and blues stuff. We do some electric stuff. It just Americana just seems to be the umbrella that it safely falls within, I suppose.
Who are some of the musical influences that you gravitate to?
Man, growing up, my mom loved Hoyt Axton, so I heard all the Hoyt Axton stuff, and my dad loved Marshall Tucker Band, and then when I got older, I started getting into like Zeppelin and all that kind of stuff. And but I listened to everything. There's really not much I didn't listen to until I got to be a certain age. Then I just kind of stayed in my lane.
A lot of good stuff that's out there. And I know that even the performers that you have gigged with, the list of names from the different genres from rock to country to R&B as well too. That's really a talent. It's a real skill to go between those different genres and your own style of music, don't you think?
I guess I don't know. I just do what I do. I try not to think too much about it. I've been lucky enough to get to do whatever I get to follow what leads me for the most part.
Well, let's talk about the number of recordings, some of the songs. How many songs have you written, Jim?
I don't even know. I've got a bunch in the state you're talking about. They're about 50% done. I've only released like 24 or something like that, but I've got a bunch that I'm trying to re-record and put out. I actually just did some stuff the other night at the church studio out here in Tulsa, Leon Russell's place, which is a famous old studio that everybody has recorded at. I don't know, lucked my way into that, I suppose. But so I should have some new stuff coming out pretty soon. Hopefully.
Now, do you do a lot of going back and kind of changing up some of the initial concepts for some of your songs?
I
Like
do,
those
man.
ones that are like 50% done, like Tom was saying. Um, like do, you kind of get stuck and then you go back and you go, you know what, let's try this with a little something different that I've kind of been messing around with.
Absolutely. I've got one of the tunes that I just re-recorded. I originally wrote it. It almost sounded like a Hey Darling or a Oh Darling vibe, like from the Beatles, where it's just like that old kind of like
Yeah.
old school like soul kind of rock and roll thing. And I just recorded it as like a Tex-Mex tune, like the Texas Tornadoes would have done it.
Okay.
So I'm all over the place. I'll mix it up and you know, fortunately I play with people that can just jump right in and they're not, they don't get confused by that. They just know like I can barely play it the same way once. I'm really never going to play it the same way twice. So
Yeah. Well, let me ask you, when it comes to collaboration and you've got a list of people that you have collaborated with, what are some of the things that you have learned about yourself in those collaborations? What has collaborating helped you with?
man, it really made me like sharpen the pencil, and I'm still pretty like I'm not very I don't know. Like I just said, I'm kind of loose with how I do things. I don't do it the same way twice. I don't do it the same tempo twice. I try to, like I'm really trying my hardest to, but I don't know for whatever reason I don't. So playing with other people has really made me kind of try to do that, dial it in, keep it a little bit
Okay.
more
Kind of
refined.
tighten your shot group a little bit, like
Yeah,
keep you in the
absolutely.
numbers.
Yeah.
Did you get to do a lot of that while you were in Phoenix? Because there's so many talented writers and even engineers, sound engineers and mixers, producers.
I haven't done a lot of. I haven't done a ton of co-writing with other folks. A little bit. There's a buddy of mine out here. His name is Chris Foster. Everybody calls him Papa Foster, and we've been doing this thing where I've got these songs that are recorded, and there's no lyrics on them, but they're waiting for the lyrics, and I kind of have ideas for the lyrics, and I haven't been able to commit to them. Like they're not exactly what I want to do, and I've been sending them to him with the idea that I was thinking of, and he just sends them back with these great these great songs. Like it's a different kind of collaboration, but it's like it kind of works great. Or I still have the sentiment that I'm looking at, but his words are just his words are there, and his words mean something, you know. It's a little bit of a different way.
There are times where, as a songwriter, there are times you want to collaborate, and there are other times it's like, no, I think I want to do this on my own. Do you come into any challenges with making that decision to make the jump?
If I want it for myself, I'll just keep it for myself, you know. And there's some times where I've wanted to collaborate with people, and I'll say like, let's get together and work on this stuff, and then like, you know, I might get crickets back. You know, that's I get more of that than having to worry about sharing my stuff with people.
You experience that, my friend?
All the time, man.
Oh,
Everybody's busy, you know. I mean, it's like you just got to catch people at the right time. I think, you know, I don't take it personally. I just know that everybody's out there living and just trying to get till tomorrow. So
Yeah, you're not out walking around going, "Oh yeah, tell me you'll answer if I call. I see how it is." Uh-huh. Yeah.
oh God,
Yep.
keep score. Now, when it comes like you're ready to get this song out to prime time kind of a thing, and the band is ready to pick up and learn it, maybe we could kind of talk about some of the experiences that you come into, some that may have worked and some that didn't quite work out the way you wanted.
Well, the other night at that church studio, I had 4 hours booked, which is not a lot of time. If you've ever done anything in a studio, that's like zero time, you know. But the folks that I called some folks that I knew were going to get it done in a hurry, and we got the first two songs done in no time, and then we had 2 hours left. No, what was it? We had about an hour and a half left, and they're like, "What do you want to do next?" And I'm like, "Oh, I got this thing that I recorded a long time ago, a different version. Like, I'd like to try it with you guys." And I started showing them the groove, and while the engineer was like putting the mics on the guitars where they go, the guy playing the piano started the groove off. The drummer fell into it, and they were just cooking. You know, I didn't have to tell them anything, and it ended up being one of the best things, probably the best thing that I've ever been a part of that I got to record. And it was like I didn't tell anybody anything. Isn't that weird how that works?
Effortless. Love it.
We could have rehearsed it 100 times, and it would never have been that good again. You know.
That's one of those environments you're like, just let them cook, let them go, you know.
Yeah. It's just really like.
Well, let me ask you. So with something like that, that's almost like the lightning bolt, you know, it never strikes the same place twice. Well, this one it did. Everything's meshing and jiving really good. What is the most difficult project that you've worked on?
Man, specifically difficult, I don't know. It's hard to say. I'd say more just situational, where you don't have the players that can do that, and or maybe I'm not communicating what I'm hearing to somebody, or they're not hearing what I'm saying, kind of a thing. Like I've been in that situation a couple times, and then usually I'll just go like, all right, well, you just do what you do, man, and I just try to make lemonade out of it, I guess, as they say, you know.
Yeah, I know I have a lot of people here that when I start talking about how I hear a song building in my head, they're like, yeah, uh-huh. And it's like, you don't know what I'm talking about. They're like, no, but
No clue.
I love you're so excited. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's that enthusiasm will get you through a lot of different places. So
oh yeah, I imagine.
Hey, Jim, you know there's one memory that I have of I want to say a TV special that you were a part of in Phoenix. I thought it was recorded. I want to say it was for a cable channel, I think.
there's a couple of different ones that were like that. One we did for the Arizona lottery. It was like a Christmas thing, and then there was another one they did for I think it was like maybe COVID lockdown kind of thing. They had it was like a Channel 3 kind of thing or something.
Might have been that. I don't remember tied to the lottery, but yeah, it was. I want to say it was a high-priced studio with a producer who knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
Directing traffic, and you were in there, and the band was in there, trying to work through all that. What was that like? Was it high pressure? Did you feel like you had a lot of pressure on you to perform?
No, it's kind of weird. It's like it's a little pressure when you think about going into it, but once you're there, you're just like, okay, here we are. You know, we've seen it on TV a million times. Like a band is on a stage in a studio or whatever, and there's nobody there. Like maybe wives and kids or friends or whatever. Maybe 10 people watching, and like, all right, we're going live in 3, 2, 1, and then you start playing the song, and it's a lot of fun. It's just a different kind of vibe, I suppose. You know.
You know, when I looked at that, because I had gone through the recording process with my band and a producer as well too, and when I watched that, I started to tell my friends about it. It's like, if this is the experience that you're looking for, this is the perfect video to watch. And I know that was a few years back, but you've managed to not only get in front of the camera, to do these documentaries, but also out there performing not only with your band but also with others, meeting new musicians. Hopefully you're on a tour bus of some sort, and if not, okay.
No, we've been. So I was just in Arizona last weekend too, Tommy. I wish I would have.
Rats.
I wish I would have known you were there. Yeah, we did.
You know how it is with you and I. It's kind of like two ships. It's
always.
Yeah. Oh well.
But we, good buddy of mine. He's out of North Carolina, and every once in a while we'll connect and we'll ride around and all over the country doing these little gigs. And this time we took my wife's little Camry. It was me and him in a Camry with all of our gear. Great mileage, but yeah, no tour buses. We've done the Econoline bit, you know.
Oh yeah, living out of the big 40 Econoline van, the
done
tank,
the pickup truck. Yeah, but
I think you've seen
no tour bus yet.
Yeah, I think I saw some pictures of that. Man, okay, Jim. Hey, how about another song for us?
Sure.
All right, what you got?
This one is kind of loosely titled the Antleretta song. She was I'm not sure. She's a little bit older than me, but she was old enough. She was old enough to watch me when I was a little kid, you know. But she was still just like, I look at the pictures, I like, man, she was a baby, you know. But anyway, it's kind of a song about hanging out with her when I was little, and then as we got older. So. You, me, and a couple old records, a brand new bottle of wine. I can't tell you how long it's been, but I know it's been a mighty long time. Always been a friend to me, you know I'll always be a friend to you. Yeah, sometimes the road just leads away, ain't nothing much we can do. Bouncing around the living room on your hip to traveling prayer. 1513 West 6th Drive, ahead of sun shining through your pretty little blonde hair. Never will forget those days, you know they're always gonna make me smile. Well, thinking about you and I've been missing you too. I ain't seen you for a little while. It was a lifetime ago, yeah, but I remember. It was a lifetime ago. Well, how I wish that you were here. You and me and a couple old records and a brand new bottle of wine. It was a lifetime ago. Man, we had ourselves a time. Yeah, somewhere beneath those rainbows, underneath the stars, echoes through the canyon like the beating of your heart. Always been a part of me, you know I'll always be a part of you. Know you're miles away, I just wanna say, well, I'm missing you and loving you too. It was a lifetime ago, but I remember. It was a lifetime ago. Well, I hold them days so dear. You and me and a couple old records and a brand new bottle of wine. It was a lifetime ago. Well, we had ourselves a time. It was a lifetime ago. Well, I'm thinking about you all the time. It was a lifetime ago. Well, how I wish. Well, how I wish if that you were here. lifetime ago. Well, the days go so fast. How come the days seem to go so slow? It was a lifetime ago. Almost stuck the landing. Started thinking about it.
Oh man,
That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's
I gotta tell you, when you make a mistake and you laugh, I love it. It's just,
Yeah, so
oh,
what am I gonna do?
Don't try this at home, kid.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Jim, hold up that guitar. Show us the finger picking that you're doing with that.
Oh, I'm just doing a little. Let's see.
I want to see some of this action here. Here you go. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I just need to make sure that it's the authentic Jim Bachmann.
Yeah, about a frame there. You're like, yeah.
how long did
You
it
heard
take you
me
to learn
screw
that
up.
pattern?
I don't know, man. I always, when I'm sitting around on the couch, I always just finger pick. I always have, and I didn't start doing it out on gigs until the last 2 or 3 years, probably.
Yeah, I
So
tell you,
that's-
finger picking's one of the hardest things, I think.
Yeah.
'Cause you're trying to write a song and keep a melody, but then you're like, oh crap, I gotta sing too.
Yeah. And you see what can happen.
Yeah. It sounds awesome.
We've been talking to Arizona singer-songwriter Jim Bachmann, who is currently playing at venues all over the Tulsa, Oklahoma area. And I do have one question that's related to Arizona. And have the day drinkers been calling you to come back?
Oh man. Yeah, my buddies. I usually get together and play with them when I'm back in town. Last time was last December. We got together and did it. About once a year or so, I'll get back down there and play with them. But they're all very busy. They're all probably cost them some money. Come play with me. They'll lose money by playing with me. They're so busy.
It's and I just kind of want to shout them out right now. So you got Josh Williams, right?
Yep.
He was your acoustic player, and you're also your background vocal.
Fantastic singer. Yeah.
Oh my God, that you guys used to do like COVID shows, just the two of you. And
Yeah.
I was just like in awe to watch and listen to you both come through virtually and doing what you were doing, just the two of you. And then you had Thunder Mike on the drums, right? And he was just beating the skins in a way that is kind of like, oh, you're moving, you're grooving, you're doing the greatest thing. And then you got your bass players. And I know Dave Attaliano was your bass player, but you also had another bass player in as well.
We had see who else we play out there with. Gary Smith played some drums with us too. Hall of Famer Gary Smith. If you're familiar with the band called the Pistoleros,
Sure.
Yeah, they were killer. And then Pete Gonzalez was also playing bass with us.
That's right. Yeah.
And then John Rickard would play pedal steel, and Pat James played guitar with us.
Yeah.
And then another guy, Shay Marshall. Did you ever get to see when we played with Shay?
Probably. I'm
He
not
played
sure. I
keys.
tried a few times, so.
Yeah, he was keyboard
Oh, he
player.
was on keys? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I saw your band maybe 3 or 4 times. And I just thought, yeah, I love this. I'm coming back to Phoenix. I didn't come back that up, but this is a reason to. Yeah, just a whole bunch of great times listening to talented musicians like yourself and in the band. And I'm glad to see everyone is pretty much doing their thing and still involved with music. And is Tulsa what you expected it to be? Is it
I say it all the time, man. I thought it was gonna be good. It was still just such a crazy leap of blind faith coming out here. I thought it was gonna be good, but it is so far it has exceeded my expectations by I can't believe how much better it is than I thought it was gonna be.
Tulsa has its musical roots. That's
it sure
sure.
does.
Yeah. I mean, it's not usually in the same breath as Nashville, Austin, Memphis. That it's not in the same breath. But just like I've discovered Phoenix to be kind of like, well, wait a minute, what about them? Tulsa's got its own secrets and its talents and all the things that lure musicians there. I'm glad they found you, man.
Yeah, you're living on Tulsa time now, bud.
Darn right. Yeah.
Hey, tell us where we can find your tour schedule, your merchandise, your videos. Share with us where we can find that.
JimBachmann.com with two N's. That's where most of it is. I got to get. I don't really have any merch up there right now. I'm right in the middle of getting a new order, and I got to update my schedule. But I'm busy all the time, and I'm on the socials, probably like Instagram or Facebook. I always posting my stuff, probably to a fault on there where I'm playing and what I'm doing. Might be the best way to keep a hold of me.
Oh, that's how I usually kind of keep an eye on what you've been up to. It's
Yeah.
really at a distance. Jim, it's been a real pleasure talking with you here about what your musical journey's been about and a little bit about growing up around music and family and even sharing some awesome songs, awesome as I remember them to be. All
It was
right.
a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
You bet. You bet. When we come back, Matt and I will have some closing thoughts. We'll tell you who's coming up in the month of October. You're watching the Roundtable, where heroes talk. We'll be back after this.
Hey, this is Jim Bachmann from Jim Bachmann and the Day Drinkers with my buddy JR here. We're going to play some songs off the new record, Arizona Burrito, that we recorded here at Three Leaf Studios with Sean Cooney. First one's called Let's Get the Band Back Together. It's about getting the band back together. It goes like this. Yeah, saw an old friend at the store the other day. 15 years, maybe more, man, that guy, he could play. How's your wife and your family? Do you believe this weather? Really good to see you, man. It feels like forever to see you. Gigging anymore, no, work's been hell. Taking care of Dad since he slipped and he fell. Every once in a while, just sitting down on the couch, pick up the guitar and those old songs come out. Let's get the band back together. Let's get the band back together. Let's get the band back together. Yeah, I know what you mean, it's kind of the same here too. Don't get out much no more, yeah, but what can you do? You ever hear from old Chris, somebody said he left town, but staying real busy, avoiding those crowds. Did he finally quit drinking? It's probably for the best. I don't drink anymore either, but I don't drink any less. Wonder if we can find him, still got his gear. I got a couple new songs I want you to hear. Let's get the band back together. Let's get the band back together. Let's get the band back together. Yeah, I'm free on Tuesday, bro. How about you? Wednesday's no good, Thursday's bad too. Finish by 10 though, you jam in my place. I got an amp over here, so you could just bring your bass. My neighbors go to bed early, I gotta get up at 4, yeah. I know it's getting late. We got time for one more, so play that pretty one you know. Play that other one too, take it around one more time. Do not stop till you're through. Let's get the band back together. Let's get the band back together. Let's get the band back together. There you go. Let's get the band back together. Let's get the band back together. Let's get the band back together. All right.
Well, hey, that was fun.
Yeah, this music makes me happy. Like I couldn't help but smile and listen to it. You know, the melody, it just
Yeah.
it's such a fun thing to listen to. It makes you happy, makes you smile, and I love it.
We want to thank Jim Bachmann and Kevin Gouran for being our guests this hour. Next week, it's the start of a brand new month. It's Rocktober, and we've got quite a lineup of artists and nonprofit businesses to join us. Next week, it's USMC veteran and singer-songwriter Scotty Fraser. We also have a great lineup of artists that are coming up in the month of October, including some folks that you probably know from the.
Yes.
Yeah, we've invited.
I'm so excited to get them on here and to share their stories and just talk about what they're doing. I'm not even going to tell you their names. I'm going to make you wait.
All right. We shall see you later. For Matt Jones, I'm Tom Lamog. You've been watching the Roundtable where heroes talk. We'll see you next week.